Is it the end of Splash Mountain as we know it? What does this major amusement park shakeup mean for the industry moving forward? Is Halloween Horror Nights shaping up to be the best one yet? Plus, I found something even better than HHN that I'll be going to instead. What exactly? Stay tuned to find out. Hey everyone, welcome back to Trout Takes, and happy 4th of July to everybody out there. I hope you all had a fantastic holiday weekend. It's been a little while since I've done any sort of parks updates video, so I figured it was time to get back into the swing of things and to help you all stay in the loop with everything theme parks. Today is Tuesday, July 5th, 2022, and in case you missed it over the past week, here's this week's edition of This Weekend in Theme Parks. Summer is in full swing over at the Universal Orlando Resort as the park is all decked out in Minions decor to help celebrate the opening of the new Minions Rise of Gru movie, which just premiered in theaters over the weekend. And even though it's only the beginning of July, preparations are already full steam ahead for this year's Halloween Horror Nights 31, which begins on select nights starting September 2nd through October 31st. 3 of the 10 haunted houses have officially been announced, which will be Universal Monsters Collide, featuring an epic battle between the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy. Halloween, which of course will feature the infamous Michael Myers, and the most recently announced house, The Horrors of Blumhouse, which will feature some of the most terrifying moments from 2 Blumhouse films titled Freaky and The Black Phone. Individual night express passes are now on sale for Halloween Horror Nights, which start at $99.99 and go all the way up to $189.99, depending on the night you choose. As of now, multi-day tickets for HHN along with the season-long Frequent Fear Pass are not yet on sale for the event. So far, I'd say the event is shaping up to be pretty stellar, with even further speculation that there might be another house themed to Stranger Things 4, which would be a perfect addition in my humble opinion. With all the excitement surrounding HHN already, it's sure to be a can't-miss event. Now, I actually recently discovered I will not be able to attend HHN this year, but it's due to something even better and more awesome, if you can believe it. So I'm really not even sad at all to miss HHN, as I have no doubt this will blow it out of the water. What am I talking about exactly? Well, I'm keeping it a bit of a secret/surprise for now. But if you're just dying to know, I could very well be persuaded into making a video about it sometime in the very near future. If, let's say, this video ends up with 1,000 likes. Yeah, 1,000, that sounds like a nice round number, right? So make sure to hit that thumbs up if you want to find out. And why not go ahead, tell a friend about the channel too, so they can help us get to that 1,000 likes quicker. Sounds like an absolutely fantastic plan, I know. And of course, hello and welcome if you are new here. I know your time is valuable and I can't thank you all enough for spending some of it right here. Now on to more parks news. Perhaps the most major story in recent memory from the amusement park industry, it was announced on June 27th that Cedar Fair Entertainment Company had sold the land at its California's Great America Park, CGA for short. The park is located in Santa Clara, California in the Bay Area, and actually shares the same parking lot with Levi's Stadium where the 49ers play. Cedar Fair chose to sell the land to Prologis Incorporated, a Bay Area-based logistics real estate company, for approximately $310 million with a lease agreement. Cedar Fair will continue operating the park for a period of up to 11 years, and then will close existing park operations at the end of the lease term. Now, chances are Cedar Fair will choose to end their lease significantly sooner than 11 years, as it's highly likely at this point that they'll begin taking resources away from California's Great America as soon as possible, which will then allow for the opportunity of greater resource distribution to the other parks throughout the chain. The coaster enthusiast community is already having a lot of fun theorizing as to what parks in the Cedar Fair chain will eventually inherit which coasters from California's Great America, and there's even a rumor out there that Cedar Point could be inheriting CGA's Wild Mouse coaster, currently called Psycho Mouse, as early as next year. But as I said, it's just a rumor and I'm not necessarily buying it just yet, even with the quote-unquote work permit document circulating around the web. So what overall effect will this sale have on the amusement park industry as a whole? Well, for Cedar Fair, this entire transaction isn't necessarily good or bad news yet because, as always, time will tell whether or not this was a smart business move. It is, however, great news for Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, which is the other main amusement park in the Bay Area and essentially competes directly with CGA. Overall, though, not great news for the locals, I'm sure, since they'll be one option down, and the same can be said for the entire coaster enthusiast community. We can only hope that as many CGA rides as possible can be salvaged and sent to other parks within the chain, so at least the coasters themselves won't be gone. And needless to say, if you've ever wanted to visit the park, I'd suggest getting out there as soon as you can, since Cedar Fair could pull the plug on it at any time. Alright, we're almost to the end of the video here, guys. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, do me a huge favor and hit the thumbs up, as it helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows this content the ability to reach more people. And consider subscribing to the channel if you're looking for more content just like this. Now, back to the news. Finally, the time has come where the reality of Splash Mountain being rethemed to Princess and the Frog is imminent. The retheme plans were announced all the way back in June of 2020, but with the pandemic delaying projects all across the company, opening newer rides and finishing current construction projects obviously became Disney's top priority in regard to the parks, which led some to wonder if the Splash Mountain retheme idea had simply been scrapped, since no action had been taken on the attraction up until very recently. On July 1st, Disney finally revealed the name of the upcoming Princess and the Frog attraction, which will come to both Magic Kingdom and Disneyland. The new ride will be named Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The ride will take guests on a musical adventure inspired by the beloved story and characters from the fan favorite film. Picking up where the film left off, guests will join Princess Tiana, Naveen, and jazz-loving alligator Louie on an adventure through the bayou as they prepare to host a one-of-a-kind Mardi Gras celebration where everyone is welcome. Along the way, guests will encounter familiar faces, make new friends, and travel through the bayou to original music inspired by songs from the film as they are brought into the next chapter of Tiana's story. Overall, for me, it's a little bittersweet to see Splash Mountain go. The songs will be the part I miss the most, so it's sad that there'll be no more How Do You Do, Laughing Place, or Zippity Doo-Dah, but I guess that's okay since there's always Spotify, right? But I think the retheme was probably a good thing, so guests can relate to characters a little more recent than Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox. I mean, let's be honest here, how many of you can actually say you knew who these characters were before ever riding the ride? I doubt any at all. But if you are one of the few who somehow watched Song of the South as a kid, then please let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more theme park news, tips, tricks, and adventures. As always, I've been Mike with Trout Takes, and we will see you soon.